Episode 22. Some quick ASMR.
23. I'm sure it's 23.
I put 23. Fuck. Okay.
Take two.
Quick ASMR here. Oh my God. Listen to that. Our last non-alcoholic beverage for a little while.
We have made it 31 straight days.
Wow.
Does sound clean.
Yeah, that's not good in that. It smells real nice. Yeah, last one. I actually picked up some. You know what? It's been nice not doing it. Like I'm like you. Like I'm at the point now. Mind you, I wasn't a big drinker before. I said this from the get go.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I've been known to have some
everyone
fucking nights. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a lot of nights where it's like fuck. Like would have been nice to have a beer. Or like Audrey's at our place now, and her and Mike were drinking the other night, and I'm like. Can't partake, but it would be nice. And I picked up a couple non-alcoholic beverages, and my God, maybe I'll have them. No,
didn't even have one.
No, we got them the other night, and like my brother had 2 beers, Audrey had 2 canned margaritas.
Yeah. Anyway,
so I'm like, do I really need them?
How sweet are the canned margaritas? I'm sure the sugar in those is
pretty
preposterous.
Sweet, but you just add a little more tequila. It's like a summer speech,
like
a little
more
vodka.
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
We are drinking Klaus Thaler. It is a German beer. It is crafted and canned in Germany.
Crisp and fresh.
It is non-alcoholic, and it actually tastes like a German beer. It's pretty good.
Yeah, nice and light. Weedy. I like it.
Tastes like a German beer.
Tastes like a fucking German beer.
It's kind of nice.
That's the one thing that's kind of blown my mind about all these non-alcoholic beverages.
They're all good.
Is how close to actual like beer or even that sparkling wine or whatever it was, how good that tasted. And I will say from the get-go, I've been slacking on the posts on social medias for the reviews and like our ratings. So you will get bombarded this week with like 4 fucking, I think it's 3. I think I'm behind 2.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. You don't pay attention. So it's fine. If I didn't say anything, it would have been okay. But I thought I'd throw it out there for the viewers in case like, there's people out there that have been waiting for the boasts, but yeah, they're coming.
Yeah, I think this is a good way to finish it off. I figured it was different because, I mean, really most non-alcoholic beers are just like a lager. So they're all pretty standard and they taste good for what they are. Like a lager is a lager is a lager. So I figured I'd try a German one to see what a German non-alcoholic tastes like, and it tastes like a fucking German beer.
It does.
German beer,
like
I don't mind German and European beers. I don't know what your style is on them.
No, I don't mind.
I find they're much more just generally tastier, even if they are just a lager.
That was the one thing my dad said, like, because his last like 2 years of work, he was in Germany more than he was in Canada for the most part. Mm-hmm. And he said the beer out there is just so much better than it was here. And I believe it.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, Dad, you got to take me. And it just
go, man. Yeah,
but it didn't make sense for me to go with him.
You should go right now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let me hop on the next flight. Just because he was like hotel, office, or meetings, wherever he was.
Yeah, it's not like he was vacationing.
Yeah, restaurant, hotel.
Yeah.
It was only really near the end where like he would be there for like maybe 2 weekends. So like Friday night till like Sunday night, he'd have like some time to go see shit.
Yeah. And your dad's family is German anyway, aren't they? Isn't the
yeah,
name
I think so.
German?
Like my dad's dad was German.
Yeah,
I think.
I believe from him telling me that in the past.
He wasn't a Nazi. He fought for us.
My cousins are German, and they're also not Nazi.
Well, no, like
there's a lot of Germans that aren't.
Fuck, and he did fight in World War II. But
there was a lot of people that fought in that war that didn't like their government in power.
No, but he fought for Canada.
Oh, for Canada. So he was already here before.
Yeah, I think so. As far as I know.
Yeah. Germans have to live with that one, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, there was no
It's going to take a while before it...
wears off,
yeah.
Unfortunately. But yeah, they fucking paid a huge cost for their fucking dictator being a psycho fuck. Destroyed the world. And sorry, Germany.
Yo,
Sorry, I gotta live with that shit.
so Audrey pointed this out this morning because I had the 2 beers that I had or brought for today to drink, like just to drink, are the Partake Pale Ales or whatever, but it's like 0.3% alcohol.
Yeah.
Are they all like that?
Apparently. So we looked this up.
Oh, okay. I was really hoping that you did some research.
Yeah, so we looked this up. So if you see something that's like 0.3 or 0.5% alcohol,
Right.
apparently most fruit juices have that amount of alcohol in them.
It's just like
It's like
the
unavoidable.
fruit or something.
Because some sort of
it.
fermentation takes
Yeah.
place.
Okay.
And you cannot get drunk off of that amount. And it's an amount that's like
Even if
immediately
you-
processed.
Even if you drink
Processed?
a lot.
Yeah, you can drink like a fucking 100 of those, you'll be fine.
Okay.
You
I was
wouldn't
just
like
wondering.
you wouldn't be able to drink enough in order to feel anything.
Okay.
Right?
That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I told her, I'm pretty sure they're all like that.
They
Because
are.
all the ones that I've seen.
There's the Heineken has a true 00. I think Beck's
Okay.
is a 00, but most non-alcoholic beers,
It's like 0.3.
0.3 or 0.5
Yeah.
is the highest you'll see. And again, it is non-alcoholic because I didn't realize when we looked it up, fruit juices have,
I didn't know that either.
No.
That's wild.
yeah.
But I guess, yeah, the fermentation.
There's some sort
and-
of process that happens that's unavoidable, and then it just is what it
It
is.
just
You can't get
happens.
drunk on it, so you don't label it booze.
It's like
Anyone
when
can buy
those fruits or whatever go ripe, or they start to like rot in Africa, and all the animals go around eating them, and they get fucking like
yeah, they get
shit-faced.
trash because it's fermented it's
Yeah.
fermented fruit. Well, that's what wine is, right?
Yeah.
Fermented grapes. I think in prison that's how they make toilet wine. It's just like fermented.
Toilet wine.
That's what they call
I
it. Yeah.
know. It's just so funny.
Hooch or whatever the fuck.
That's nasty.
Sugar. I think all you need to make booze, like a really sketchy homemade like wine or hooch,
Yeah.
is sugar and like some water and some fruits, and let it sit in a bag together.
I got that song going through my head.
What song?
Sugar watermelon. So I don't know what comes after that.
I've never heard that song in my life. Anyway,
Yeah,
so you
sorry,
could
that was
put
in my head.
watermelon and sugar and then get high, I guess. So yeah, you get fucked up as shit.
That's funny.
So there's your answer to the 0.3s and 0.5s. It's not cheating. It's in everything.
See, I always took it under, like, I always had the assumption that maybe it was there to cover their ass because they were like it's still a beer. I don't know. Again, I had no idea. I was just assuming.
I think they just label it accordingly.
But again, it makes
They don't
sense.
have to. They could
Yeah.
just say 0.
Well, this one doesn't even fucking have any indications on it.
It's because it's German. They're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
It doesn't have alcohol.
Eat shit. We do
A
what we
German
want.
non-alcoholic beer is probably like 4%. That's how hard they go.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't say, does it?
Yeah, no.
Scan
I
it
like the
for it.
cans though. Like that matte finish.
I love that clean finish on a can.
Nice little logo.
Klausthaler.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure that's how it's pronounced. I'm sure there's no difference.
It is really good though.
I'm going to give it a 8.6.
8.6, eh?
8.6 down the road for me. Because it tastes like it's a very light German beer, I would say. But
Yeah.
it tastes like a European style beer.
Yeah. I'm
My-
gonna follow you on that one and say it's an 8.6.
It's a solid review.
Yeah.
It's a clean number.
Very tasty. I actually like it better than the other. I mean, we had what, 2 other beers?
We had
We had the Partake Stout, Partake Lager. Oh, and then we had that
3.
grapefruit.
This is our 5th non-alcoholic review.
I like this one better, but I think I gave the light lager a higher review. But that was because I found it. I think it would appeal to a broader,
Yeah. You have to consider all
Population,
of those things.
right? This is it's tasty.
Yeah. 8.6. It's solid
Yeah.
as fuck for anyone out there who's interested in non-alcoholic beer. I don't know why you would be, but for those
Hey,
who are, it is what it is.
If you're into them, fucking have at her.
It
It is
I'm-
nice though. Like I may start picking these up if I have to DD. If we're going to a friend's house,
I find they help
or Audrey's
if you
friends.
go to a
and-
bar. If you're at like a night out at a bar and you're DDing,
Yeah,
drink non-alcoholic beer, you still feel social.
yeah.
I think you're still having a beer,
You're
not
still
sipping
drinking
water.
Yeah,
you're
you're
still drinking.
still drinking something.
It's way better.
Yeah. Like sometimes we'll go to like Audrey's friend. Well, not recently, but we'll go to Audrey's friend's place for dinner. And I'll be like, it's your friends. You drink.
Mm-hmm.
I'll DD, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
But it's boring sipping water
It's
all night.
yeah. Like I'll just have a water, and then you're just sitting there, kind of doing whatever. But I brought my own beer.
It helps keep you social.
Yeah, and like these, especially these ones, you could bring because it does say non-alcoholic on it, but kind of
Nondescript.
It's not really in your face. I would say
The Becks and the Heineken as well have like super discreet labeling.
Yeah,
Like you have to look pretty close
to notice it.
Especially the Heineken one. Like
Really?
I had one earlier, maybe like a week ago. We had one in the fridge, and I
Yeah.
had one, and because it tastes so good, I like did a double take on the label. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I hope it didn't grab.
A regular.
Heineken.
Now, speaking of fridge, I did notice that you're ready for tomorrow.
My fridge is full of
Fucking
shit.
jammed with booze.
But you know what that is? Because I stopped drinking beer.
So it's just
So it's
whatever
like
was
people bring
left
beer,
over.
or like I'll buy beer if people are coming over,
Yeah,
and the fridge hasn't dwindled. I haven't actually bought any alcohol
since
like
Christmas.
October.
Holy fuck!
I don't think I've bought beer since October.
Yeah, but
I bought.
you weren't really drinking a lot of beer though.
No, I wasn't.
Before, like going into the new year.
No, I bought beer when we had friends over in October, and I lied. I bought 12 beers at Christmas time because I was having my
Liar.
dad. I know. Pass
You
me
piece of
aside.
Shit.
Bury my name. So there's 12 beer, and
Wow.
and like some of those got
It just
drank at Christmas time.
looked jammed when I tossed those 2 beers in.
Mhm.
I'm like, man, he's ready.
They will get drank in the summertime though. They I find them
Beers?
nice, like
Beers?
coming home on a hot day
Yeah,
and sitting outside having a cold beer.
It's like leaving hockey. Even though it's freezing cold outside, you're fucking hot and shit
want a
from
beer.
hockey. A nice cold fucking beer. It's the best.
Hmm
I could go for
Yeah,
oh yeah.
All right,
I'm
so-
ready.
all right.
I'm ready.
I'm not that excited to start drinking again.
I'm
me.
just happy to be like, oh,
Have the
I
option.
can have one.
You're like the option.
Yeah.
I like the option too, but I'm not. I don't think I'm going to drink until the weekend.
No, another. I won't.
I have no intention. Just for people, just know where we are. Where this is the 31st of January,
yeah.
and it's a Sunday, so I'm probably like, if I do drink, it might be one, but I'm not even like really looking forward to it. We'll see. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to drinking our whiskey again.
I'm looking forward to doing
I
our
like
thing,
that.
but
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to like just
A
having a
Tuesday
drink,
night, just
having a
having
sip.
a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really on my radar.
Yeah.
Plus, there's no hot. The Leafs don't play until Thursday, so it's not like going to be many reasons for me to want to, like. Sometimes when the Leaf game's on, like, oh, maybe I'll have it. Like, you'd like a beer, maybe a drink.
Yeah.
Like a drink.
Yeah. I like a beer watching the game. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's like beer goes well with
Beer
certain
and hockey,
things, certain activities.
Yeah, beer and hockey, you can't beat it.
I like drinking beer watching fights.
Okay. I see. I like whiskey.
I like drinking beer leading up, and then I like to go heavy
Feel
into the whiskey.
sophisticated.
Do you? Because
Yeah.
I get nervous watching fighting.
Yeah.
So
So you
I
just
drink
start
fast.
pounding?
Yeah, and if there's a whiskey glass beside me, it's like,
It's bad news bears.
well, just go. I just
0
drink
out of 10.
too much straight liquor too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
I want to have a euchre night.
beer's great for darts
Yeah.
because you're sipping in between every throw pretty
No,
much.
no, darts, you need a glass of whiskey and a beer.
You're gonna double fist it.
Yeah.
That said, though, last time I played darts around Christmas time, I only drank whiskey.
You actually beat
Me
me
and Eric.
a game.
Yeah.
A series.
Way better than you. That's why. You're
That
garbage.
was the first time you won since 93.
You can't disprove that, or you can't prove that.
Yeah.
You can't prove that.
It's pretty crazy to think that you went that long without winning a series.
Yeah, but it's not like we play every week.
We used to.
Yeah, but we hadn't played a game of darts.
Yeah, but you
against
have
each
a
other in like year.
dartboard set up. You should have beat me constantly.
Yeah, but I don't play darts unless I have
Bullshit.
friends over.
You play Antonia all the time.
No,
she
not
tells me.
Does she?
Yeah.
Well, she's making up stories. No, we don't. For someone who,
I don't only joke.
if I had a pool table, that's something I would play all the time because it's fun to do on your own. Darts, I don't find fun unless you're playing
Too
against
bad
someone.
your dad fucking sold the man cave years ago, but
Yeah, that's okay
Should've
though.
kept
There'll
it
be
for
other
us.
darts. You guys should put a fucking pool table in your basement at the cottage.
my dad was thinking about it. It's just nobody's up there right now.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
that'll
Like
change,
even
so.
with the ping pong table, like Mike's friends never use it. Well, if they do, they fucking ruin it because they just end up playing like flip cup on it and just getting it all shitty. But yeah, like his friends don't use it. Like realistically, me, you, and a few other of our friends are the only ones that use it.
If you had a pool table, it would get used a lot more. Ping pong's trickier because even girls
I think my
play
brother's friends
pool.
would fuck it up though.
You got to be careful with that because
So
you
many,
need someone to like.
Somebody would fucking dump a full beer on it.
Someone needs to be responsible around that shit. Be like, hey,
Okay.
don't put your beer on the fucking
Have you met
table.
Mike?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah. So you
But
know
I'm
how
just
that's
speaking
gonna
generally.
go. I would love to have one up there. My dad always wanted one up there. We almost got one, and then we just waited too long to actually get it. Someone was giving it away. Like they're like, if you take it out of our basement, it's yours. And we just never got it.
You guys couldn't be bothered to show up to get a free pool table.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll bet you if you like were to turn notifications on Kijiji and
Yeah,
find a pool table, you would find one. Because I'm sure there's a million people that are like, I don't want to move this fucking thing because it weighs a ton.
Yeah, and it's a
If
pain
you
in the
can-
ass. You gotta fucking like disassemble it. And
If you
then-
can come and get it, it's all yours.
Yeah, if you can take it out of my tiny ass basement and get it up these fucking single set of stairs, you're good.
Some pool tables you see in people's houses, it's almost like the house was built around the pool table.
Yeah, it's like
how did you get it down here?
Once the foundation, the flooring was down, they just
They dropped it in with
dropped
a
it in
crane.
through the ceiling, like or through the fucking floor,
Yeah,
and then just left it.
built the house around it.
Yeah, it's speaking of dropping shit through like the floors, like during mid build,
Mm-hmm.
there was so one of the contractors I work for, or custom home builders, they just dropped this massive vault into this house, into
Like the size of a truck?
basement. Yeah, they had to put it in after like
Isn't-
the concrete basement floor and everything.
Yeah.
That was all poured, and like literally basic framework wasn't even completed
Because there's
drop.
no way they would have gotten it in the
Yeah.
house.
It was that big.
So
And
literally,
it's that heavy duty.
that house is.
It probably cost like $17 million. Okay, maybe not that.
I'm sure it
It
costs
would
a
cost
fortune.
a pretty penny.
Is it like a
was-
walk-in closet, but it's safe? It's
Yeah, I
big.
don't think it's like that deep, but it's like fucking as tall as like.
That's
close-
fucking
close to-
non-conspicuous, eh?
But it's like hidden down there.
Oh, I'm sure. Like you
I
don't
would
need
hope
one of those
so.
things lying around because
But,
people
like,
get funny
honestly, like-
ideas.
I'm pretty sure it had one of those spinny wheels on it.
The whole works.
I wish. If I get a big safe like that, it better have a fucking wheel on it.
If you're spending that much money on a safe, you can have whatever you want.
Like, no, you know what I mean though? Like, just have that cool little.
I think they probably, if they're that big and they're that secure, they probably have to have like
The wheel?
a wheel, probably like a keypad. It probably requires
Yeah,
like
it
2
was-
or 3 steps of verification.
Fucking
So that like
fucking.
the retina scanners.
Yeah, the retina scanner.
I've put my eye on those. There's
Really?
buildings around here that have those.
Very
You
fucking
scan your
cool.
retina and your finger. The fingerprint one's a big one. That's
Yeah.
very common.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, it's called a bio reader. It's got a fancy name for a fingerprint scanner.
Why don't you just call it a fingerprint?
Because think about it, bio reader. You're not seeing the big picture,
Yeah, but when you say it like that, I think anything would fucking sound cool.
but that's how you're
big
supposed to.
toe reader.
See, you're getting it.
Yeah, right. But it's just the way you say it. Nipple reader. Meanwhile, it's just fucking taking like scans of like a photocopy of
Yeah,
somebody's nipple, and this guy's just got a collection of nipples.
yeah. Nipplesarus.com.
Yeah, that's
Just
where you
go
can
through
find
and
them all.
find the nipple for you.
Oh my god.
The best is like you'll see funny photos online. It'd be like a very close up photo of a nipple,
Yeah.
and then it like zooms out and it's just a dude standing. At the thing.
Yeah.
You can do some sneaky photos of nipples if there's no
I love-
hair on them.
I love the
A
one.
nipple's a nipple's a nipple, pretty much.
There was one back in the day, and the dude put like a ham slice, like folded up in between his he like folded his calf towards his hammy,
Yeah.
and he put a piece of ham there, and it looked like a pussy.
Ew.
And then he zooms out, and it's literally a piece of ham in between this guy's legs.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
fucking disturbing.
That's so funny.
I'm not a lover of that, I'll be honest.
No, you don't like that one?
Not particularly.
Oh my god.
All right, what's your general consensus on the month that was?
I like it. And so when you brought it up, I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm gonna take it a step further and just like try to clean up my diet, try to stay on track working out. Like I'm trying to work out 4 days a week, whether that's Monday. So my preferred workout schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Weekend off, Wednesday off. It's perfect. But there are days where like my leg workout, you go a little hard, you're sore the next day, you take that next day off, and then you got to squeeze like 3 back to back.
I thought there was supposed to be no days off.
Okay, that's fucking retarded. If you're sore, and I've heard this from a lot of people, like you got to listen to your body. Like if you're super sore, you're gonna go into your next workout and not get a really good workout, and then just you're just gonna be sore the entire fucking week, and then even possibly going into the week after. So it's better to take that day off, come back the following day, and get an actual good workout in. So I've started doing that now. I'm still getting like my 4 workouts in. Again, whether that's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or even do
some
my
variation.
Yeah, I'm getting my 4 in. And again, there was days where like we were doing the podcast on a Monday or a Tuesday. Well, I didn't feel like working out when I got back, so I'm like, fuck it. I'll instead of taking my rest day on Wednesday, I'll work out Wednesday. I took it today. Shit like that. So I just cleaned up my diet a little bit. Yeah. Feel like I've lost a couple of pounds, not much.
Better than nothing.
I feel bad. I feel good.
Yeah.
And like
feel clear mentally.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But
also, I guess you weren't drinking as much as I was probably.
No, but it was nice. Like, you know, you have a couple too many on like a Saturday night. You wake up a little groggy.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the sweats. It's like, oh, fuck. Like, I just feel like shit. I don't want to do anything.
Not a whole lot gets done.
Yeah. So I'm like, I didn't have that. Like, on the weekends, I'm waking up early.
Yep. Getting shit done.
Not like super early. Like, I try to sleep in, get my beauty rest, but.
Get your 12 hours.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, I feel good. Like, and I think it just put me back on track, especially with COVID and shit. I put on a little bit of COVID 10 or whatever.
COVID 10er?
Yeah.
The
washer's going off right now.
That's okay. They can't hear that.
I think they can.
That's really
That's pretty loud.
It's like a fucking buzzer at the end of a fucking NBA game.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Oh, man.
I thought it was a good month. It was a good reset for me.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I fucking didn't eat as much shit.
Mm-hmm.
I did something every day.
Yeah.
It's good with the wife being pregnant because she wants to go out on walks. So we go for like long walks.
For a walk, yeah.
Do lots of shit. I felt way more productive. I do not miss being fucking tired and hungover on a Saturday or Sunday morning.
That's the worst. And usually it's Sunday and it's like, Sundays you don't want to do anything anyways, but it's like when you're hungover and shit, it's even worse.
Yeah, it's not great. It was a good reset for me. Because like I said, if you would have asked me on the 5th of January,
yeah,
if the 5th of January, the next day was February, nothing would have changed for me.
Yeah.
But like once I kind of like got to that first week and like shook out the fucking booze cobwebs.
Yeah.
The 3-pointer's good. Once I shook out the booze cobwebs.
Yeah.
And yeah, then
got
it was
over
like
the withdrawals.
I was fine. I flew through this month.
Yeah.
I didn't miss it at all, really.
No. I think I just missed it during the podcasts.
Yeah, that's about it. I enjoy doing that.
I like having a glass of whiskey when we do this.
Didn't miss the fucking random Monday or Tuesday night having a drink. Didn't miss the weekend drinking. I was social, kind of. Things changed with COVID shit, but you don't need to drink to have fun.
No.
At least for me.
No.
It's just a lot of things. So it was good for me. I needed that little break. Because if I didn't do it, I would have like, who the fuck knows, like gone down some fucking road.
Dark path.
Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily. It sounds like it's probably a bit exaggerated, but
I needed down into the dark arts.
I would have fucking gone to Hogwarts and joined Slytherin. I don't think I could have, I'm not sure when the next break would have been.
Yeah.
This sort of like kick in the ass to like do it.
Well, because then you get into spring. Your birthday's coming up. My birthday's coming up. Rob's birthday's coming up.
Well, there was also a couple birthdays in January, but I was there and it was fine.
Whatever.
It was no big deal. It's sometimes it's nice to have the option, but most of the time I was just giving myself too many options.
You look like you're fucking 12 right now with your hair.
I am 12. I'm getting younger.
You do look so much younger with your fucking hair. It's fucking hilarious.
I just washed it too, so it's very fluffy.
Yeah. More fluffy than regular.
Yeah, I basically have an afro right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
It's pretty curly though.
It is. Looks good though.
Mm-hmm.
I had to chop mine off.
Gave up on the dream?
Well, I was just getting annoyed. Like it was way too long on top. I don't really see the need to go to a fucking barber shop right now.
You can't.
And they're closed right now. But even before, I'm like, it's like I'd rather not go there and go somewhere else when I could have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'd rather like not be like, oh, I've been to fucking 17 fucking places today. Well, I probably shouldn't go here. You know, or I probably shouldn't go see so and so because they're old. I'd rather hold back on all that shit. I used to buzz my head fucking for how many years?
Forever.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'll just fucking buzz it off. If I really want long hair again, I'll grow it back. One thing I do miss is getting my beard fucking done like nice. Like I like having a zero fade on the sides, get the beard fucking tapered all nice and cut nice.
You know
like,
exactly how you like it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grow the beard out a little bit. I'll try the next couple of weeks, try to do it myself, but it's just never turned out the way they do.
The professionals do it.
Like they do it for a reason.
It's their job.
Yeah.
They're good at it.
They're fucking good at it. Well, they're not all good at it. I got my neck fucking murdered, like the back of my neck murdered by this like lady one day.
How does one murder the back of your neck?
Like with the
she did a straight razor?
No. This was with the clippers. And she fucking shanked all.
She cut
like,
you?
Yeah, like down like both fucking sides of my neck.
It's hard to cut someone with clippers.
Dude, like bad. I'm like, I think I gave her like, I still tipped her like not a lot, not what I probably would have.
You gave her 12 cents.
Yeah, I just rounded up to the nearest dollar. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Like, I'm just not coming back here.
Jesus. Did she, like, when she did it, she
didn't even, like, fucking
she didn't even notice.
She didn't even go, like, oh, fuck, sorry. Like, are you okay? Like,
it's just how she cuts hair.
Didn't even fucking say anything.
She just stabs
like,
people.
Kept going.
Kept on moving.
I probably wouldn't have gone back to that place anyways. It wasn't for me.
Did you... you take your... All right, hearing that, you take your haircuts a lot more seriously than I do.
Well, yeah, I don't go to fucking first choice hair cutters.
Neither do I.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you've got a lot more things to look after. You got a beard to look after.
I got a beard and my head. That's about it.
Yeah.
But I found a lady. She used to be out in fucking
Port Perry,
which is a bit of a drive, but it was fine. Probably took me the same time if I were to find somebody closer to downtown.
Yeah.
Nice drive out there, whatever. She fucking did a phenomenal job. Like when I had my nice long beard and whatever, great job.
Trim me up nice.
Yeah, but then she decided to move to Newcastle.
That's a little farther.
Yeah, did it till COVID hit. And now I'm like, do I really want to go back? Or do I want to try to find somebody like...
Probably someone a little closer.
Probably fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
But now the company that they carried for like beard oils and beard balm and like all this shit, I really like that product. So hopefully the next place I find, if I do find a new place...
What's the deal with these like dollar beard clubs and shit like that? Like, what is like? Do you get like oils and trim care?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they send you like an oil for the month, and then.
Did you use oils before when your beard was longer?
Yep.
What does it
have to? It just keeps your skin. Nice.
Oh, it's for more for the skin.
Mostly, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then so I have this stuff that's like a beard balm. It's like wax kind of.
Yeah.
That helped. Like I found that helped like shape my beard a little bit the way that I wanted it to fall, and it just like held it there for the day.
It was like hairspray for your face,
kind of, yeah, but it was like still good for like my beard hair and underneath
kept all your shit together.
My skin, yeah. So if you're a fucking barber or hairdresser and you think you do a fantastic job, I'm in the market for one once we come out of this fucking lockdown, so hit me up.
You think you do a fantastic job. You worded that a bit like a cunt.
Well, yeah, because okay, let's be honest. There's people that'll be like, yo, my aunt does a fucking phenomenal job. She does it out of her fucking backyard, and she doesn't do a phenomenal job.
Or maybe she does.
Maybe. And I'm willing to fucking try.
Got it.
So fucking hit me up.
All right.
Trying to find a new fucking cutter.
Did you find that this fucking January thing went better now that that COVID was going on?
It made it a lot easier to do
so too.
Dry January. Like if there was no COVID,
be hard to say.
I think it would have been a lot harder because again, like want to go to the fucking restaurant or if we were to go have dinner together.
There's a lot more.
Antonia's pregnant, but like if Rob's like, yo, let's go for a drink. We're both not fucking drinking, and it's like, I probably wouldn't go to the bar.
Yeah,
you know. And then you don't see fucking friends, whatever. So like being in lockdown again, and
It helped.
all this other shit. Yeah, definitely.
Because it
helped.
cut out the social activity.
Yeah.
Because it's a social. That's why I would always go like the first couple weeks of January and then I'd be like, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm
Too
over it.
Too much social shit. I enjoyed it. I'm not sold on doing it again, but I am happy
I would probably
to know
do
that I can
sober
go
October.
again. I'm not interested in doing this shit twice a year.
No, like I just wouldn't do it in January. I would do it in October.
Oh, I'm more apt to do it. January is good for me because it's like the start of a new year. The holidays have passed. That's sort of
Get
like
your body
the
back
good.
on
It's
track.
a good break to sort of
True.
set up. I like January. I'm not sold I'd do it again. I needed to do this one for two reasons. I needed to show myself that I could do it.
Yeah.
And then I needed to sort of fucking kickstart myself into fucking getting out of some shitty habits.
Yeah.
And both got accomplished. So I'm feeling good. Feeling quite happy with the month that's gone by. And again, fucking shakes me out of the weird routines and breaks things up.
Yeah.
To form new things and whatever.
Yeah. Get yourself on a different routine.
Yeah.
Bring different things into your routine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would, I don't know. I would do it again, but I don't know if I would do it next year.
Depends on what the end of the year is looking like next year.
Depends on how
what
the year
happens.
went.
Exactly.
Right.
Depends on what the year was. Depends on how the year went. Depends on a whole host of things.
I kind of do it like throughout the year where like I just won't drink for a couple of weeks. Like whether it was we were at your cottage.
Yeah, so you would.
And it was like 4 days non-fucking stop drinking from noon till fucking 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like,
you need
like
breaks
after
on
that,
those
it's
days.
like, hey, I'm gonna fucking just.
I'm gonna take a breather.
I ain't going nowhere for 2 weeks. Like I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna do my shit. No drinks. That's it. I'll fucking pick you up if I need to, but
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
going
about
out.
It's been good. I like it.
You know what? It opened my eyes to these non-alcoholic beverages.
You know what
I
you were
wouldn't have
saying-
tried them. Like I wouldn't have tried them on my own.
What you were saying before about like it's good if you're DDing. There's my uncle, his brother was an alcoholic, and what he does is he'll pick a bar, like so he'll go with his friends, and if the bar has non-alcoholic beer, perfect, he'll have them serve it for him, whatever, and he'll drink a ton of them as if like it'd be a regular fucking piss up.
Yeah.
If they don't have it, he'll bring it in earlier, like bring like 12 pack or something like that of what he's gonna drink, keep it behind the bar so they serve them, so it's not like
Yeah, it doesn't.
you still getting social
Yeah.
and just keep the routine up. And he was sober for a fucking time. So
That's good.
and he was like
That's smart.
crazy before. It is smart, yeah.
That's real
then he
smart to
kinda
like
cuts- and he
bring a
cuts
fucking
himself off.
thing and be like, hey,
Because it keeps you feeling social.
like, cause don't they charge like, can you do that with like wines or something? Like
You can bring your own stuff behind the
you
bar.
bring it and they just charge like a
Serving fee or something like that.
yeah,
whatever.
something like that.
But yeah, it's worth it, and it keeps you going out and keeps
Yeah.
doing your thing. And then I think what he would do is he would have like his 6 or 7, and then as like the night, as like everyone was starting to like kind of ramp up a bit, he'd take off and go
Yeah,
to bed,
he-
and then he was good.
Yeah.
Have your night out, have your
Had a
laugh.
social time. Still saw his
Exactly.
friends. Still had a good time. And
That's
then-
what these fuckers are good for.
Yeah. No, I'm glad we did it.
I am too. It was a
was
nice
good.
little,
Yeah.
nice change. And anyone who also did it, congratulations on accomplishing said feat.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what
I think-
everyone's situation was, but obviously people aren't doing it just for the hell of it. You know?
Yeah. There's a lot of people out there that need to do it.
Or you're just doing it like for you want to fucking snap into a better health routine or change some
Whatever
things
it
up.
is.
Whatever.
Hey, if this past year wasn't a wake up call to get fucking like your health in check, I don't
Nothing
know.
will be.
Yeah, I don't know what else is going to be because again, like with COVID-19, majority of people that are dying from it are the ones that are unhealthy.
Mhm.
Snap out of it and fucking do something.
I like seeing the cigarettes getting smoked underneath the masks.
Yeah,
Defeats the purpose.
dude. I saw. So you know how Longo's has a Starbucks in it. So I saw an old lady. Like I don't know if it was just her friend or whatever. They grabbed Starbucks after they were getting groceries. Well, instead of like waiting to drink and like do whatever in the car, nah, mid store, pull the mask down, taking drinks, touching their face. I'm like, you guys are.
Grabbing shit off the shelves.
Yeah, it's like, really? Hey,
Each to their own.
wean out the fucking week, baby. You're fine. Man.
Let's not
We're
get
like-
down this road.
Dude, I still see people not covering their nose with their mask. Like, I just want to fucking hit them.
You
You're
care that
fucking-
much about mask etiquette?
Well, just don't wear one then.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You
Sure.
know, like if you're gonna only half wear it,
Sure. Yeah. I hear you.
you're not protecting yourself. Like it's just fucking dumb. Fuck. You
Give me your. I don't want to go down this road.
no, I was gonna.
Yeah.
I was gonna transition.
I don't want to fucking go down.
I was gonna transition anyway.
All right, let's just put a nice little bow on dry January.
Yeah.
Give me your overall review of it. Just a number rating. What's
Number
your review
of dry
January between the things that you did? Like consider everything. The things you did, the fucking health shit or not health shit. Fucking the booze, the non-alcoholic booze, the whole month,
the whole thing
encompassed. What's your sort of fucking final score?
I'd give it a fucking 9.7.
Yeah,
yeah. Like there were some downsides, like to where that 0.3 went. Like it's definitely not a 10 because again, you miss some of that like social things. Like girlfriend's living at the house now, so her and my brother were having some drinks. I'm like, I don't want to drink. Well, come on, just have a couple. I'm like. No, dude, it's dry January.
Yeah.
Me and Chris aren't drinking. Not drinking. And then it's like that, and then it's like, yeah, I'm going to bed, and they're still fucking rowdy and shit. And I'm like, I'm just tired. Like,
yeah. You're just being a grumpy Gus.
Not even. It's just like I'm out, deuces. You know, but like health wise and like how I feel and shit. Like, yeah,
that's a good score.
It deserves to be up there, man. Because again, it got me on track with like eating. I'm like making sure I stay on a workout routine and.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 9.5, and that 0.5 extra is room for improvement for me. Okay. There's a couple points off of there for like definitely the social aspect, which I missed. Like my father-in-law's birthday, my brother-in-law's birthday.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to like have a few drinks as we have fun and shit like that. That definitely was missed. Other than that, everything's been pretty good. I could have been a little bit cleaner with some things, but whole experience, a fucking super solid 9.5.
Yeah.
I would do it again. I just don't know if it's next year or the year after. I think this has been important. It's going to snap me into a sort of new routine, I hope.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then it's fucking dry March or fucking dry April. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Every other month is going to be a fucking dry month. Well, I probably won't follow you on those.
No, I know. I'm only kidding, but
yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, 9.5. Nice little bow on fucking dry January.
Oh, fuck. Do you remember what we said for
8.6?
8.6. Okay, I got to write down.
I thought you wrote it down.
No, I didn't. I haven't been on my phone once. And I put my phone on fucking Do Not Disturb. So you'd be proud. Okay, Dad? Fuck. Did you hear about the McGregor shit?
No.
Not McGregor. Logan Paul and Mayweather.
Have they fought yet?
Nope.
Are they fighting soon?
It got
canceled?
Delayed or postponed.
What's the reasoning? They want fans?
I'm pretty sure their pay-per-view didn't do as hot as they thought it was going to be. Like the hype wasn't there.
For shocked.
But like, okay, let's be honest. So they did this like a whole new thing for pay-per-view, right?
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
In November,
they're doing some different shit.
Yeah, so in November you could have pre-ordered the fight for like $9.99. For $10, you could have got the fight.
Did you?
In December, no. In December, it would have been $14.99.
Oh, I see. Get in early.
January would have been $29.99, and then day of the fight, $69.99.
When was the fight scheduled for?
February 7th, I think.
Okay, so in February, you got to pay full freight.
Full freight, but leading up to it, each month it increased, but you could have got it for, I don't know what the actual like rates were, but it was something like that where it was like pretty dirt cheap.
Yeah.
To go in and like real early.
And only 12 people bought the pay-per-views ahead of time.
Yes. So I was just listening to Rogan and Brendan Schaub talk about it, and they're like, I would love to see the numbers to why they canceled it. Was it like only 50 people signed up for it? Like pre the fight? But again, you look at it like, dude, I think it was February 9th. It's so
uninteresting to most people.
February 9th. But again, you think of like UFC fights. Are you going to pre-order like a certain UFC fight months in advance? Probably not, because you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, it could get canceled.
You might not be fucking watching it.
Could get canceled, yeah.
You might be at a buddy's house. You might be fucking here, there, who knows? And then you can't watch it.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, I'm not going to pre-order the fight. Maybe the day of, if I'm still interested and have time.
I only order fights day of.
Same with me. Yeah. I'm like, do I really want to watch fights? Yeah, I'll order it.
Yeah.
Like, I almost didn't watch a McGregor fight, but I'm like, fuck, it's going to be a good fight.
And it was, yeah.
I thought the card wasn't too bad.
The whole card was good. There wasn't a bunch of big names on the card, but all the fights were good.
I like that Rodriguez fight. It was a bit of an upset. Like one of the girls should have like whooped the other one's ass, and it was a big upset. Like
it was good.
The other one knocked her out, or
the other girl was like a minus 300 favorite, which is a huge favorite.
Yeah, but no. So apparently that's delayed, which is not a bad thing for Logan, as long as it doesn't get canceled. Because if it gets canceled, then it just.
I'm still under the mindset that it doesn't matter how long they wait.
It's good for him though, but 10 years just to get like a few more months of training, like that's not going to hurt him.
Sure,
it's only going to benefit him.
Did you ever find out what they were supposed to fight at weight wise? Because he's quite a bit bigger.
Weighing in at
there must be an agreed upon weight.
Nope,
they're just going in at what they go in.
Yeah,
at.
So whatever Floyd normally fights out, or what he wants to weigh in at, is what he's weighing in at. That's a big variable because I think Logan is sitting at like.
He's got to be like 200.
I think he's around 190 to 210, somewhere there.
Because he's a pretty big guy.
Yeah, he's a big fucking boy. And you got Floyd, who's 155. He's not a big dude. Like Logan's got some fucking weight. Never mind height on him.
Were you excited for this fight? Are you still excited for the fight?
I don't know, excited, but like I was gonna watch it.
This is the first time I thought or heard about this fight since last time we spoke about it.
Yeah, I know. I just figured like there hasn't been a lot of hype about it, and you weren't that interested, so I just didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was kind of funny that it got delayed.
They canceled it.
But again, it's like you got to look at all the other pay-per-views. Like nobody else is buying them months in advance. I don't even know if you can.
No.
So it's like you tried something new. You tried something new.
It failed.
It didn't work. You still have to fight.
I haven't even heard.
There hasn't been a lot of hype though in the last month.
It's like, well, that's what I was gonna say.
His brother's getting more attention.
Is he?
Yeah, because I
haven't even heard about him.
He's fighting. I can't.
He's fighting again.
Yeah, like next month.
Who's he fighting?
I'm trying to figure that out. I can't. Ben Askren.
He's fighting Ben Askren?
Yeah.
In what? In mixed martial arts or in boxing?
No, boxing.
I'm more interested in that. That's a closer matchup than it is.
April 17th, so a few months.
See, that's a more intriguing fight than Mayweather versus his brother, because it's not even a contest.
I don't know. So I heard again, Rogan and Brendan were talking about this on the podcast.
All right, what does CJ think? I don't want to hear what Rogan and fucking Brendan Schaub think.
I don't know Ben Askren. I don't pay enough attention to fighting.
He's a UFC fighter.
He was a champ in the UFC. He was champ in Bellator.
Yeah.
But what they were saying,
he's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
But now he went 5 rounds with some of the, at the time, some of the best UFC or Bellator fighters.
Yeah, he can strike
in the industry.
Yeah.
They didn't really say he could strike, but because I think all his wins were because of his wrestling.
Pound, yeah.
But again, he's going 5 rounds with these guys that do strike, and like his chins. If you're fighting in the UFC, you got to have a heavy chin to fucking go 5 rounds.
I didn't know that they were going to fight. That's intriguing to me now. I'm just
April 17th. You give us your opinion. Do you want one of the partakes?
Sure, I'll take one of those. I think. Fuck. That's actually that's a closer fight. I think Ben Askren's still gonna win. He's got a fucking cleaner fighting stance than homeboy.
Well, he's been a professional fighter for a lot of years.
Now? A lot of years.
So
he's
not an NBA star coming
no.
Fight Jake Paul with no sparring.
He's not a YouTube star fighting Jake Paul.
I could not fucking believe that. That guy did no fucking sparring leading into his fight.
This is a darker beer.
A little bit. Now, mind you, Max Holloway said he did no sparring going into his last fight.
And he beat the fuck out of his guy.
Yeah, fucking dominated.
But Max Holloway's been around the block a few fucking times.
Yeah, it's kind of smart though. Like, I love Max Holloway. How many other sports do you see athletes destroying their bodies leading up to a big game?
Well, like in practice?
Little to no.
Not too often.
They try to take care of their bodies and make sure they're in tip-top shape to compete the day of.
But combat sports is
sports, whether like again, I don't follow it enough to know anything, but like when you're sparring, it's not like you're just like hit. Yeah, it's not like you're just getting tagged like, oh, I could have fucking smoked you there. No, it's like if you fucking left a spot open, you're getting fucking rocked.
Yeah.
And now 2 weeks out for the fight, your fucking head's rocked.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucked. You're not top of your game. So I think that's pretty crazy.
I don't think guys should spar within. I off the top of my head, I don't think guys should spar within a month of their fight. But
I don't know enough to give an input on that.
It's so hard to fucking say.
It's
like what kind of sparring? Like if we're talking MMA, what kind of sparring? Because you can do just body work.
Yeah.
You can do leg kicks.
Yeah, but even then, if you crack a rib,
I know you can still get hurt.
Fucking sucks.
You can still get hurt. You can do wrestling. You can do jiu-jitsu. But you got to assume, depending on the guy you're fighting, maybe a lot of it's going to be standing up.
What if the guy fucking goes a little too far with it? He gets you in an armbar and fucking pulls it a little too much and you pull something in your shoulder.
Yeah, there's no way to practice combat sports under light load, I guess is the point.
I think there is.
It's tougher.
But it's a lot tougher.
You need someone to really manage it.
You gotta, again, I think you gotta have that cage time.
Fuck. I'm fucking thinking about this Ben Askren fight.
Yeah, see now, one fight I'm looking forward to in 2021 is Thor versus Eddie Hall.
What?
Two strongmen fucking boxing.
Really?
Yeah. They've had a year. It'll be a year and a half.
So the mountain
training.
You're talking.
Yeah, the mountain.
The mountain.
Hafthor Bjornsson versus Eddie Hall. Now,
how fucking big is Eddie Hall?
Like I think he's like 5'11" or like 6'1"
and
or
5'11" wide. Like and he's fucking huge.
He was like 380. He's now down to like 3.
Oh my God.
Like, I think he's like 365 now.
365 is huge,
dude. These guys are fucking massive,
and they're on steroids.
So Thor just had his first fight a few weeks ago. It was like exhibition. It was like 4 rounds. First time in a ring.
I think their cardio is going to be shit.
Apparently, Thor's been like sparring with other people, and whereas at least from the training videos Eddie has been releasing.
Did you find out about this on Instagram? Where the fuck did you see this?
I follow Eddie Hall on YouTube.
Okay, so
I watch his training.
Hyping it up and
shit.
I
watch his training videos and shit. And then I watched Thor's 501 kilogram deadlift, where he beat Eddie Hall's world record.
500. How much? 501.
Yeah, it's over 1,000 pounds.
1,102.2 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
and like could have done more. Like it went up pretty fucking quick. But so he did the lift, and then after the lift, he announced the fight that he was fighting Eddie Hall. And dude, they're getting paid like millions of dollars. So it's like for both of them, it's like you do this fight, you're pretty much set for the rest. Well, of your
because
life.
Those guys, as Jack they are, there's not a ton of money in that.
So strongman's like it got a shit ton of traction over the last, I'd say, 2 years.
But it's still money's not huge.
No, you got you got like
for the amount of work you have to do and the amount of pain you have to put your body.
So you got Eddie Hall, Thor, and Brian Shaw. Those 3 are the biggest names because they've made like a name for themselves on like YouTube and shit.
Yeah,
like a different platform.
Had to do their own thing.
I'm pretty sure alone Brian Shaw, just from his YouTube channel, has paid for his 2 gyms, and one gym was like $500,000. Home gym.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. Well, you got to think the guy's a strong man, and he's like 6'8", so he doesn't fit in regular equipment. So he's got all this specialty equipment by Rogue and all these other companies, right? And then he's not just throwing up like 245 plates and like that's his max set. No, he's got like 34 plates on each side, and
or like custom sized plates.
Whatever. He's got a whole custom dumbbell set. Like it's fucked, man.
That's a preposterous amount of money for a gym.
Yeah, and he bought another place in the mountains in like Colorado or something like that, and he's got a gym there.
Good for him.
Yeah, no, he's fucking killing it.
But anyway, the other top so those guys are top, whatever, right? And they're not like, and they're interchangeable with the top 10. But the remaining 7 of the top 10, there's no money.
No, not really.
And they're the best in the world. They can beat these guys.
Prize pools are not nearly
they're like
relevant. Yeah.
For like the amount of, because like you can't have another job. You got to work all the time.
Your job is eating and lifting.
Yeah. So if you're entering a competition where you can only make 10 grand every 3 months, That's not a lot of money, man.
Dude, to be that big, so
The amount of money you're spending on food is probably preposterous too.
so Brian Shaw, I think he's cutting weight a little bit. He was 440 pounds. Like that was his like his competition weight.
What these guys look like. Who's I've never
Brian
heard of this
Shaw.
guy.
Look up Brian Shaw. He's a big motherfucker.
All right, keep going. So
He's
he
like
was at 440?
6'8", 440. His daily calorie intake was 10,000 calories.
Oh my god, 10,000 calories.
10,000 calories. Guy's a fucking monster.
This guy's
He's got some fucking hilarious videos of him trying to like. So he's like, they went on a vacation with him and his wife, and so they were like, he's like, I kind of need like some nice clothes. Like, I don't need a suit or anything, but I need some nice clothes to go to, like, out for dinner. And dude, him trying to like shop for clothes is fucking hilarious.
I'm sure it's
It's
ridiculous.
like 4XL, big and tall.
I did see the photos of these guys trimmed down. I saw the photo of Eddie Hall trimmed down too.
Yeah, dude, his abs are bigger than my fucking arms.
He's still huge,
fucked.
man. Trimmed down.
Yeah, giant.
Those guys are
Because he's still
looking.
365 pounds. But he's 365 pounds is like just muscle.
It's fucking freaky.
Trimmed down like that. It's fucked,
Freaks of
man.
nature.
But yeah, so Thor.
I think their cardio. I think that fight's gonna suck. Their cardio is
I
gonna
don't-
be brutal.
Again, I think it may only be a 6. I think it's a 6-round fight.
Okay.
I don't think it's a long fight.
1 minute rounds.
Yeah, maybe it might.
1 minute rounds
I
with
don't
3
know-
minute breaks
I
in
don't know
between.
the actual.
Shakedown is.
Yeah, like the actual fight for like what the rules and how it's gonna pan out. But Thor had his first fight. He didn't look terrible. Looked a lot better than I thought he was gonna look. But again, like Eddie's only been trained like not even sparring, like hitting mitts. He's hitting mitts with like his training partner. Like he's got a boxing coach or whatever. But he hasn't like sparred anybody, I don't think. Or he just hasn't put the videos out there. But from what Thor said during his interview, he's like, dude, I really hope you take this as serious as I am and go and like actually fight somebody.
Because I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah, because you're gonna step in the ring and he's got another exhibition fight coming up in like end of spring, beginning of summer, I think. And their fight is
I
supposed to
can't
happen
imagine
in like
either of these
October.
guys are gonna be too light on their feet.
No, but he wasn't bad moving around.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, he wasn't like a fucking cinder block.
He's like he's like Frankenstein's monster.
He's
Thor
fucking,
when he moves,
Oh,
it's
dude.
ridiculous. He's like, oh,
he's fucking big. Dude, they're fucking huge.
they're freaky.
He's definitely got like Viking genes in him.
He's from Iceland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Viking people.
His wife is actually a Canadian.
His wife
She's
is
from
tiny.
Ontario.
She's fucking 3 feet tall.
Yeah, I think she's like fucking 4'2", 95 pounds. Not actually, but
Pretty much.
yeah, I think she's like 130 pounds, maybe 5'4",
She's tiny.
5'5".
Yeah.
Yeah. Small girl. Hey,
Looking next to him, and he's like 1.5 feet taller than her.
hey. Some people are not that.
Well, I don't think he's gonna find a girl that's near his height.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
no. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm one of two minds. I like these fucking stupid fights sometimes. They gotta like really intrigue me, but I feel like
This is a cool like super fight because it literally like the biggest people on the planet
I get it. Yeah,
Like,
I like this one.
hitting each other in the head.
I like this one.
Yeah,
but
this one's good.
for the sake of fucking just talking about it, it is almost like we're gonna get to a point where it's getting pretty stupid. I thought
Oh
it got,
yeah,
I
it
thought
already kind of is.
it already is.
Like
yeah,
the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather.
that's what I'm saying.
That's fucking retarded.
That's the dumbest
that
one.
should not fucking happen.
No,
But again, Floyd Money Mayweather loves fucking money.
that
He's
is his
getting
middle
paid
name.
a fucking shit ton of money to do this fight. So
well,
like,
he's not.
can't really
because
blame him.
he-
Well,
they
it's not
back out.
happening.
Yeah.
Well, it's delayed. It's still happening. It's just the date's been pushed back.
It's been pushed back because I'm sure in their contract, if it happens,
Yeah.
I'm sure in Mayweather's contract, pay-per-views have to be guaranteed a certain point for him because he wants to probably
He probably
guarantee. He
has
probably
a
wants to make
minimum
minimum
amount.
200 million.
Yeah, he probably has a minimum amount. Like, this is the money I
Yeah, and if
want.
they don't have the pay-per-views to cover him,
Then
it's not gonna happen.
it's not going to happen because I'm guessing Logan's is probably on the same page. That man is too smart to not take a cut from the pay-per-views.
Well, he's getting something,
It's definitely not going to be as much as Floyd, but he's
and I don't. Think
after
it's,
this
it's not
fight,
gonna be-
he is like
gonna be
he's
set.
already set for life.
Yeah.
His fucking grandkids will be fucking set for life.
Yeah, he's not going to be making Connor money, but he's going to be making good
I
money.
think he might be making more than Conor.
Really? I'd be very surprised to hear that.
You got to look at like the platform that Logan provides.
Sure.
Like Logan's got, I think, 22 million subscribers on YouTube.
But they still have to fucking show up and buy the
phone. And he's got one of the top podcasts to date.
Yeah, I understand I understand how big a following he has, but I'm just saying is that you can have as big a following as you want. But Connor's an athlete that transcended his sport, so he's he's probably a bigger athlete. I'm just thinking
we could probably look up what they would get paid.
I would say that he'll probably be getting guaranteed like 50 million because Connor got 100 million and Mayweather got like 300 million from when they fought. I can't imagine Logan's going to be getting more than Connor just because this fight's a little fucking dumber. And like the other one in a fighting fan, you could justify the fight because, okay, Connor is actually a fucking fighter, puncher's chance, whatever the fuck, right?
Okay, I think I'm a little wrong here.
I think he's going to get like
never mind.
50 mil.
So it says here, so reportedly, Logan Paul is getting paid 10 million or more to fight Mayweather. February 20th.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather would be making $5 million up front, followed by 50% of all pay-per-view sales, while Logan Paul would make $200,000 only, and then with 5% of pay-per-view sales.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's still fucking. I don't know. I just feel like there's been no like advertising for that fight.
As I was saying, so an average combat arts fan or combat sports fan, a boxing fan or an MMA fan can get behind the Conor McGregor and Mayweather fight. It's stupid. We all kind of know how it's going to end, but at least there's an intrigue there.
Yeah.
I think that this fight removes a lot of those fans.
True.
It took me out. I'm a big boxing fan and MMA fan, and I have zero interest in this at all.
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah. So I think they're losing a huge market. That's why I didn't think. So 10 million seems about right.
You'll get a shit ton of. You'll get fans that want to watch McGregor or Mayweather get knocked out. So you'll get some of those guys because they'll want to, because there's the slightest odds for Mayweather to lose, they'll watch. But again, that's going to be a slim number. But then Mayweather's big following, where like they love him for boxing, are going to be like, "That's fucking so dumb. Why are you doing it?
It's a waste of time.
I'm not watching you fight this fight." Yes. And then you'll get people that follow Logan and be like, I don't really care. Not going to watch it. Then you'll get a lot of people that hate Logan Paul and want to see him fail and get knocked the fuck out, and they'll tune into the fight.
I think it's a small number too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's crazy. It's fucking nuts what's happening.
It's getting so strange.
It's bringing a lot of eyes on boxing, though. So it is kind of good.
It's like
for the sports. Though. Yeah, but it's bringing more attention to like the actual boxing realm. Same with Ryan Garcia doing a lot more social media, YouTube shit. It's bringing so many more eyes and young eyes to boxing that it's like, if it wasn't for this YouTube boxing shit and Garcia being on YouTube and having a younger audience, I think boxing would be dead sooner than we would think. Maybe not like completely dead, but like...
I think I'm just not used to how new media is changing boxing and bringing popularity. I
just don't like how they haven't really kept up with the times. Like, you still watch a boxing fight and like...
super old school.
Yeah, but like the lighting in the arena is dog shit. But like everything looks fucking...
Boxing is like horse racing. It's like, it's an old thing. It's been like this forever. Yeah. This is how we do it. You got the old guard, right or wrong.
Yeah.
But that's how the old guard looks at it.
Yeah.
And yeah, they got to do so. I think being on DAZN helps. That gets a lot of eyes on it because a lot of people that subscribe to DAZN for various reasons.
Yeah, because it's not like you have to subscribe just for like soccer or whatever. You literally subscribe to DAZN and get access to
top fights,
everything, right?
Yeah.
Like soccer, fighting, whatever they have.
The bullshit with UFC fights and ESPN Plus is you have to subscribe for ESPN Plus in the States. And then you still have to pay for each pay-per-view individually. Yeah, it's not like it's not like a yearly subscription, then you get all the pay-per-views. Yeah. It'd be worth every fucking penny.
Yeah, 100%.
But the fact that you just have to pay $79 and then still pay the extra, it's like, fuck, this is stupid. But on DAZN, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you could watch fucking Tyson Fury fight for your yearly subscription fee.
Yeah.
No extra, no nothing. Ryan Garcia, we've watched a lot of boxing.
I showed my brother his walkout the other day.
Was he as mad as I was?
No, he goes, "This is fucking hilarious."
I hated
it.
that.
Was hilarious.
It was
though. Like,
absurd.
Good for him. Like, but like you look at
For those who don't
my
know, this
memory
guy
is
came
terrible.
out getting carried like fucking a pharaoh of Egypt
Yeah,
on a throne,
yeah.
wearing a crown and a robe. It was fucking
fantastic.
absurd.
It's fantastic.
It made my blood boil.
Yeah, you hated it. I loved it.
But I'm also cool with that, because if it pisses people like me off, I'm still watching. Doesn't
yeah, and
matter.
you'll watch next one because you want to see him get his fucking face plowed in.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, and then when he got knocked down that fight, I was fucking even more jacked up.
So apparently, there's rumors that he's gonna fight Pacquiao.
Garcia?
Yeah. That now apparently, from what I've heard,
Here we go back to the
it's fake
stupid fight.
because there hasn't
There's
been
no
any
way.
like official
Their camps probably haven't even talked.
thing. But like he posted on his social media like a poster of him fighting Pacquiao. And
Ryan
he's like-
Garcia?
yeah, and like his comment was like, "It's crazy to think that I made it here," and like a big spiel of like it sounded like he was gonna fight him. But again, there was no like crazy. There wasn't any announcement.
He would get killed.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Pacquiao.
And he's amazing still. He's
Yeah.
still really fucking good.
Yeah. So is Garcia, but
He's not that level. He's still
I
young.
don't think so. Yeah.
Garcia should just keep fucking doing the proper thing.
Yep.
And then Garcia can like cement. He can go down forever.
Yeah.
He's young as fuck.
Garcia's got to get out
22?
of it. Yeah, something like that.
He's got to, if he doesn't fuck
22, 24, something like that.
These next 2 years for him, I think, are really crucial.
Yep.
If he has a couple bad losses and a couple stupid fights, he's done.
Well,
but if he
yeah.
gets through this 2 years and he's like top of his perch,
Yeah.
he can fucking write his ticket.
See, that's where it gets like iffy though, because now he has to start taking
Good fights.
higher name
Hard
fights.
fights,
Yeah,
yeah.
like actual fights.
Well, I think he's fighting for the belt next, isn't he? Or that's what they were talking
I
about.
have no idea.
Yeah.
Everything
I'm sure they got to
see
sort it
is-
out. Boxing, it takes
Yeah.
them so long to get good fights. It's
So
retarded.
like he's got to start taking like bigger name fights. And I get once he gets a couple of those under, like he's top of the fucking ranks, doing whatever the fuck he wants.
Louis,
Boxing is a crazy fucking world.
it's so dumb.
Yeah,
Like the old guard that's in charge and the different divisions and belts and stuff.
it's crazy that
They
like
fucked it up so bad. Like
there's just way too many different weight classes. Like
it's
this
not
is-
that.
I'm just
It's
like
the promotions. It's the different promotions that fuck the shit up. Because there's WBO, there's WBA, there's
yeah,
fucking
WBB or
there's
whatever.
there's like 5 or 6 top promotions, and then occasionally they unify, and then you have like a true fucking this one's for all the belts.
yeah,
But then half the time you could have fucking someone fighting in heavyweight, and they're only fighting for 3 of the fucking 5 belts, and the
Yeah.
other guy's got the other 2, and because those organizations take forever to make a deal, you never see the top guys fight.
yeah,
That's what fucks over boxing more than anything. Is the different organizations fucking in pissing matches about who's getting what money,
yeah.
and then they fucking and then they put the fights together way too late. Like Mayweather Pacquiao, that fight was 9 years too late.
Yeah.
If they should have happened 9 years earlier, that'd be the biggest fight of all time. They could have done 3.
Yeah, they could have done a trilogy out of
You
it.
know, like
Yeah.
easily done 3
Well, at least 2.
in a 9-year span. Yeah, who knows?
Well,
right?
you know, like if one of them loses twice,
yeah. All right,
they
fair.
kind of
Fair,
lose
fair,
the,
fair.
the right to do a third.
But if
but
the
if
money's
they
there
both
for a
win-
third,
True, but it's like, what's the point? That dude's already lost twice. What does he
Yeah.
deserve to that fight again?
they can always sell fights, though.
Yeah.
They can sell condoms doing none of these boxing guys. Look,
Yeah.
they're fucking doing these stupid super fights, and people are still tuning in to watch. So
Yeah. That Jake Paul one though will be interesting.
Ben Askren.
I'll try to pay attention and find some videos of like both them training.
Ben Askren's a fucking professional
know.
athlete.
I don't know a lot about Ben Askren. That's the thing. I just know with the fucking 10 minutes I heard from
He's,
Rogan and Schaub talk about it.
He's a good fighter, but yeah, he's
That's what
definitely
they were
he's a
saying.
ground and pound guy. Like his
Like-
style's boring for most people.
Yeah, like they said he's like one of the best
He'll
wrestlers.
take you
ever.
down and he'll punch your fucking head in.
Yeah.
He can strike. He's been a fucking. I think he's a gold medalist too.
Yeah, I think so.
So he's been at the top of professional sports for 15 plus years, probably.
Yeah.
It doesn't compete with a YouTuber.
Yeah. Brendan was saying, he goes, okay, now just listen to this. Just going to read off the 2 fighters' track records. And he starts with Askren.
It's probably
And
like
it's
as
like-
long as your arm.
Dude, he starts off, he goes, Olympic gold medalist,
Division I probably champion. Like it's probably high school All American.
Number one fighting thing, like UFC champion.
Yep.
Bellator champion, went back to the UFC to be like top 3, if not another time champion. And he just kept, and then they just started fucking laughing and talking about how
YouTube.
He pretty much, I hadn't got to that part where they were still talking about Askren when I got here.
He's
hey, you're going up against an actual fighter now. So somebody that's trained, sparred.
This will be his test.
Literally been a champion in the UFC.
Knows how to be a champion.
So good luck. Train fucking hard. And I will probably watch that fight.
That one I'm more intrigued about.
April 17th. So if you want to watch it, man.
That one I'm interested in.
We can watch it. I'll bring the fucking whiskey.
I don't drink anymore.
Okay, I'll bring you some partakes.
This one's not bad.
It's not bad. It's got more flavor. I like beers that have more flavor.
They all kind of finish with like a kind of bland, watery taste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow. You hit that right on the dot. Yeah.
I just thinking that as I took that last sip.
It's like
at first
Perrier.
it's like, yeah, exactly. You get like some nice flavor, and then at the end they all finish the same.
Yeah.
Whether they're a stout, whatever.
Perrier.
It's like shit. I guess that last bite is like that's the alcohol on most beer. It's like it's got to be that last little.
Usually that's how it is with all alcohols, though. That last, like once it goes down,
that last bit,
that last little taste is the alcohol.
Fire me up.
Oh yeah, no, it's crazy in the fight scene right now.
Oh my god.
Hey, make your money, I guess. Did you hear about that shit with the stock market in GameStop?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yo, that's crazy.
I was following that all week.
I wish I had it. I wish I'd known more about stocks to fucking hop in on that, because the amount of people I heard that like
there's people that are millionaires now.
Yeah. Literally, the stock went from $50 to like I think upwards of $400+.
I can tell you what it is right now because I'm in stocks. So I was.
Did you fucking get in?
No. It's at $325 a share. That's what it closed at on Friday.
That's fucking crazy.
And it's actually, yeah. So
and it was all like a bunch of like 2 guys on Reddit or something. They started a subreddit.
Okay, so what they did, just for anyone who's hasn't been following, I caught wind of this like middle of the week, and I was just like, I was in love. I was fucking reading everything I could on it. Yeah. It was awesome.
It's crazy.
Taking down fucking billionaire hedge funds who fuck with the market all the time.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, perfect. Let's do this shit.
Yeah, stick it to the man.
That's right, man. I was loving it. So I was for people aren't aware, or okay, so hedge fund was shorting the stock of GameStop, which is where if the stock price goes down to GameStop, they actually make money. It's the inverse to how regular stocks work.
Sure.
Apparently, hedge funds do this shit all the time. They'll get together in a private room. They'll pool their money. Like, I think this hedge fund was like $1.3 billion. So they fucking throw that money into the market, which is huge money, can manipulate the market crazily. Whether they buy, sell, whatever the fuck they do, they can kind of set their own pace, right? So they were shorting stock in this fucking Wall Street bets on Reddit. I guess they talk about stocks or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Some guy figured out that they were
doing this.
Whichever specific hedge fund was doing it. And he figured out that if enough people rose the stock up enough, that they could bankrupt the hedge fund.
Yeah.
And so, like, people started
very close.
No, they did it.
To bank?
It's still $325 a share.
No, but did they bankrupt the hedge fund?
The hedge fund doubled down. So, all right. So the hedge fund. So I'm going to do a really poor job at explaining how shorting works. But basically, you borrow shares from people.
Yeah.
And then you have to buy them back at a certain point. So I think the idea is like you borrow shares, hope that the stock goes down, then you buy them up and resell them at like a fucking inflated value, whatever the fuck. It's weird.
Yeah.
So when Wall Street bets, the people on Reddit started driving the price up, instead of the hedge fund fucking backing down and taking their losses, they doubled down and bought 140% of the stocks available. So they bought more futures on the stock. So they actually own more stock than there was available, I believe. So then people they're like, fuck it, let's go crank this fucking thing up. Shot the thing up to 310. I think the guy said like, if the stock got to like $100 and something, it would have bankrupted the hedge fund. Just based on how the math worked out.
I think the stocks were like $30 to $50 at the start of it.
Yeah.
And then
Now it's 325.
Yeah, but I think it was up closer to 400, if not over
it was
400.
367 when I started paying attention to this shit. And then it dropped down.
Okay.
And now it closed at, so this was last week. This was Monday to Friday. It was started at fucking $50 and it ended at 325. That's insane.
Dude, the people that fucking stuck with it and just rode
Good
it,
for them.
hell yeah.
Good for them.
I hope they sold at fucking top dollar or fucking close to it.
Yeah. So this dude, whoever is in charge of Wall Street Bets, he figured out that whatever the number had to be at for the stock price to be at, you could bankrupt this hedge fund. So people start jumping on board like, yeah, fuck this.
Fuck it, I'll
these
buy
guys.
it.
They manipulate the market all the time.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So they fucking jump in. They're fucking skyrocketing it. All the fucking billionaires and hedge funds are crying foul. The SEC, the fucking NASDAQ.
They want regulations
now. They want fucking regulation, the fucking
and
assholes.
they complained about we shouldn't have regulations. I heard that they
never want regulation.
They never want
regulations.
Now all of a sudden they want regulations.
Yeah. They never do. Dude, these are the same people that fucking caused the market to collapse in 2008. They never, and they didn't want regulation then because it was them that fucking did it and they didn't stand to lose any money.
Yeah.
But now that other people figured out and are playing the same game as them, they're crying fucking bloody murder. It's literally like flipping over your chessboard when you're losing.
When you're losing.
And like no one else can play. And by the way, we're changing the fucking rules.
Yeah.
Your boy that's Barstool president, he was in on this all week, right?
Yeah.
So he was saying, he's like, the only equivalent I can say that's near this is like if you're playing football and on the fourth down, you turn over the ball and then the NFL calls in and says, no, you still actually have 2 more downs. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to change the rules as they're going through. They're going to win, I think. The billionaires and the SEC is going to win because they don't want anyone else to make money. Yeah. They're the ruling class. We're the fucking working poor class. As long as they're making money, everything's good. But if they start losing money,
if they're not making money and they're losing money,
oh my God,
we're making the money.
What the fuck? We can't have this. This is volatile market. Blah blah blah. They're the fucking dickheads that do this constantly.
So I saw an interview from a news thing down in the States, and this guy was so like happy. He's like, dude, over everything that's been happening this past year with COVID, like I'm not saying there hasn't been exciting things to like talk about or whatever. He's like, this got me going. And he like followed it through ever. And he showed a clip of like the CEO of like the hedge fund or one of these other companies that got fucked.
Yeah.
Who they have other on record saying like they doesn't want regulations or whatever.
Now they're calling for regulation.
And the dude has no idea what to say. Like he's so flustered about the whole situation. And he's like trying to like, he's moving around and he's like losing his words and he can't spit. Oh, dude, fuck I'm like, yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah,
like,
fuck them.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. So Wall Street Bets figured out that if they got to a certain number, they could fuck over this hedge fund. Then fucking Elon gets in on it and he sends out a tweet about fucking GameStop. Yeah. And then it jumps another $100. So now it's up into the fucking $267 range. So Elon hates these fucking hedge funds because they've tried to bankrupt his companies multiple times. Apparently, I didn't know this. Like they've tried to short SpaceX, they've tried to short Tesla a bunch of times. Which like you're fucking with companies because you're killing their capital and their ability to borrow money to fucking expand. Yeah. So basically, they've turned GameStop, which GameStop, I don't even know where the nearest one is that's open still. Like they're gone.
GameStop's only down in the States. Ours is EB Games. I
thought there was a GameStop in Ontario too.
No, I'm pretty sure GameStop is...
Is it EB Games I'm thinking of?
Yeah,
similar
up
thing.
here.
It's a game store.
I think GameStop owns EB Games.
Okay.
It's just called EB Games here.
Got it, okay.
I think that's how it is.
Sure.
Could be wrong.
So anyway, it's a dying business. It's like a Blockbuster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
This stock is not worth $325 a share. But anyways, there's people that went in for like $1,000 last week that are just like Redditors, and now they're fucking millionaires. And I hope this stock goes up to fucking $700 a share.
I think it's done.
It will be done. So what they did... I bought some Nokia stock to fuck around with on like Thursday morning.
Yeah.
It went up and I sold a bit and then whatever, it balanced out.
Yeah.
And then I pulled out because the shit's just getting too crazy. Because they're fucking pumping BlackBerry up. They're doing crazy stuff.
Dude, they would Dogecoin or something.
Dogecoin.
Yeah, they were fucking trying to jack that up.
That was way down earlier today. I was following that. It's a crypto coin though.
Yeah. Yeah, but they were trying to jack that up.
It's still down. They're still trying to get it down. It's worth like 6 cents Canadian.
Jesus.
No, Yeah, 6 cents Canadian per coin. So if you bought 10,000 coins and it gets to $1, you got $10,000.
Yeah.
But it's like anything. It's a risk, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, the billionaires and the hedge fund managers and shit like that, they're like, oh, people shouldn't do this. Like, you could lose money. It's like, no problem. We understand that.
Yeah.
So where shit got fucking squirrely was on Thursday, all these fucking apps where you can go on like Robinhood and shit, which is like the equivalent, like you set up an account, you can do day trading. They fucking stopped all the stocks, and then they were tanking the stock down. Like, I think I saw GameStop in like $197. It's taking a huge hit because people weren't able to buy it.
Yeah.
People couldn't buy it. So
that.
they were letting the fucking hedge funds win.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a dirty fucking move, the fact that they did that. So fuck Robinhood. Fuck that app. And again, big tech strikes again because they're censoring shit. Yep. So Google pulled off 100,000 negative reviews of Robinhood in their app store. Because they
had a 1.1 star rating.
Yeah, they had a 5-star rating.
Screenshot.
They had a 5-star rating.
Yeah.
And Robinhood's literal fucking motto was like, not the rich can do this. Let's the fucking
anybody can do it.
And then they literally turned around and fucking were letting the rich win.
Yeah.
So they got negative ratings as they should have, and their 5-star review went down to a 1.5-star review.
I saw it at 1.1. Somebody screenshotted it.
Yeah, 1.1. There you go.
Yeah, 1.1 star.
Google pulled all those negative reviews off. So these fucking again,
insane.
These big tech companies.
Yeah.
They don't just do it to one side; they do it to all sides. They just want control and power, right?
Yeah, it's so dumb.
So it is fucking dumb. So fuck Robinhood. I think Citadel app did it too. They're a big fucking thing. So they were.
Which app do you use?
I go through TD. I go through. Oh,
really? Eh?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
They didn't fuck with it.
Because there's another one that I see a lot of ads for.
Questrade.
Wealth Simple. Yeah. And Questrade you see all over fucking TV.
So those ones you can use. They were slow as fuck on Thursday because there was a lot of volume in the market. It was
wild.
But what I did is I pulled all my money out. I have money in other things.
Yeah.
But like, it's just, I think this next 2 weeks is going to be insane.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
I'm just going to sit back and watch the fires burn.
Yeah.
It's literally like the fucking Joker setting his money on fire.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
It's not about the fucking money. It's about sending a message.
Yeah.
And set that shit on fire.
I think it's fucking phenomenal.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think
it should have happened sooner.
It's exciting as fuck. It's literally like, it's like the fucking internet age of people rising up and saying, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Well, because they're playing the same game. What they're doing 100%. Isn't illegal, but what the response to it is illegal.
Yeah.
Shutting down the apps, all this shit. Reddit closed Wall Street Bets. They took off their account for hateful conduct. So this is back to what I was saying before. Like,
they should just open up a fucking website.
It's not about what side you're on or whatever the fuck. They just fucking say hateful, whatever the fuck this, and then they get rid of you and you're gone.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying.
Some bullshit
this is censorship.
Excuse.
Like, I'm for this shit, right?
Yeah.
But it's still censorship, and that's why I'm against all forms of it. So that's why, like, all of this is bad, and that's what I was saying before, like, a couple of weeks ago. But, yeah. Fucking go GameStop. Hold the line. That's all I keep seeing online.
I saw the best.
So fun.
I saw the best meme, and it was like...
was it the Braveheart one?
No, it was... it was like a little turtle, and it was like... us when we were young, and it was like a dad holding this, like, it was like Ninja Turtle, so it was like a small turtle and a dude holding the turtle's hand, and then the parent was GameStop. It's like they carried us through our fucking childhood, right?
Now we're repaying the favor.
And then it was like a fucking like grown ass Ninja Turtle holding fucking GameStop's hand, and it's like, we'll carry you throughout this.
There's been a lot of good ones.
Oh my god!
Oh, there's a fucking dude in San Francisco right now who is flying around the headquarters of Robinhood saying, what is he saying right here? Suck my nuts, Robinhood is flying around in a circle in San Francisco, right in a big loop around the thing for like the next couple hours at 3 to 4:30 Pacific Standard Time.
That is hilarious.
I don't know if that's today or if it was yesterday, but suck my nuts, Robinhood. And yeah, fuck them. Because
100%.
It's illegal what they fucking did. And they said that it was because they didn't have the capital, which I call bullshit on.
Yeah.
Calls came in from higher ups saying, you can't have this. What are we doing?
I saw so many screenshots of like people like trying to buy GameStop shares, and it was just like at this time you cannot.
Yeah.
And it was like not just like a couple people like that like blew up my Twitter.
And people that are interested in this, don't hold your fucking party lines fucking too closely, because there's a bunch of politicians, some I agree with, some I don't agree with, some I disagree with fully, on both sides of the aisle, that were all saying what was happening was fucked. We shouldn't do this regulation. And a lot of people were championing like what the people were doing. Like, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
These guys manipulate the market. They fucking destroy lives all the time.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck, but now they're crying bloody murder. But watch the politicians that are saying that we should have regulation. Like Elizabeth Warren was saying we should have regulation. They wanted her to be fucking president. Fuck you. It just goes to like, just watch who's saying that we should have regulation, and then you know who they work for. Yeah. It's that simple. Yeah. Whether they're on the left or whether they're on the right, watch them and fucking don't support these assholes, because fuck them.
I just think it's
power to the people.
So fucking funny that
it's awesome.
They never want regulations, and now all of a sudden when
it's so obvious
they've lost like control, all of a sudden now there needs to be crazy regulations.
Yep. And you know which way the regulations are going to go.
Yeah, oh yeah, in favor for them.
Exactly. They're not going to go so that me and you can buy into the market and have a fair and equal chance of making money.
Dude,
no,
why would that be a thing?
That's not a thing. That's never been a thing. And they're trying to keep that still not a thing. No one was supposed to figure out the fucking game they were playing.
No, but somebody probably got either figured it out or has inside scoop somehow. And
it wasn't an inside scoop. I think if you have some knowledge of the market,
pay attention.
If you pay attention, like my cousin's super knowledgeable on this shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm
I have
actual
no idea.
idiot.
Yeah,
like I usually ask him like, hey, what should I do here? I have like a very cursory understanding of it. He understands it pretty well. So, and he like watches it daily. So as someone watching it, you can see when like there's shorts going on and all this shit. So this Wall Street Bets guy, I'm sure is the same thing. He has a pretty good understanding of how the market is. And just by watching the charts, you can tell what's happening.
Yeah.
And so he just ran the numbers like, okay, this plus this equals, okay, if we get the share to this price, they're fucking bankrupt.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's
do it. Hold the line. That's all I can say.
Hold the line.
That's what they keep saying. Hold the line. Everyone's like, don't sell. Hold it. Because if they sell, the hedge fund gets their money back, right? Yeah. They win. Hold the line. Power to the fucking people.
That's fucking awesome.
So I followed, like I have this this thing where like you can track certain stocks and stuff. Yeah. So I added
GameStop.
Like the fun ones, like the Revolution ones that are going on this week. So I added GameStop, I added Nokia, I added AMC. I didn't buy any of these stocks.
Oh yeah, AMC got jacked up too.
AMC's up 53%. It closed on Friday.
Jesus. So is it only Monday to Friday you can buy?
Yeah, 9:30 to 5. So Dogecoin's back up again. It was down a bit today. But yeah, like here's Dogecoin forever.
Yeah.
Very low, and then here's it the last week.
Just fucking skyrocket.
But like if you bought in there, you're buying in at 1 penny.
Yeah.
And then here you're actually buying it less than a penny.
Half of a penny.
So now that it's up to like 4 cents, 5 cents,
holy fuck.
It's a lot of money, right?
Yeah. That's a good little increase.
It's a fair bit of the money. Yeah.
I saw people, it was like hashtag.
Dude, look at BlackBerry the last week.
Oh my God.
BlackBerry's a dead company.
Yeah, dude. I saw tweets. It was like hashtag Dogecoin to the moon.
Yeah, to the moon. They're trying to get it to $1.
Oh my
Everyone
God.
listening. All 3 people listening.
Yeah.
Buy Dogecoin and hold the line on GameStop.
Oh my God.
I love it. Let's end on that note.
That was fucking good.
Power to the people.
Power to the people. Hold the line.
Hold the line. Hold the line and buy Dogecoin.
Chris has stock.
I'm all fucking in.
Oh my God, dude, that's fucking awesome.
The best is like there was a meme and it was like GameStop at like the next Fortune 500 meeting.
Yeah.
And it was like a bunch of people like suits sitting around a boardroom table, and in the middle is Big Bird. It's like, what are we doing here?
Oh
but they're like a Fortune 500 company now.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
It's fucking fantastic.
All right,
guys. Send us an email, mail.twoseasonapod@gmail.com. Feedback, funny stories, whatever it is, send it our way. You can find us on Facebook as well, 2 Season a Pod. And we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for listening. Hold the line.
Hold the line.